Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So just want to do a quick video to share with you two trade ideas that I saw on the data sheet. Okay, before I go into these two stocks, right, just want to give you a very quick update on the market right now. All right, so this is the chart that you're seeing right now. It is actually the NASDAQ futures. So this is the NQ, all right, NASDAQ futures. And you can see from the indicator, the elder force with ATR, you can see that the red dot has already appeared, which means that in the short term, okay, the market based on the daily time frame, it is already a bit overextended. So this is one so-called one clue, okay. And the other thing that I want you to take note is that price has also already hitting the central pivot range, because so there is a potential, okay, that the price, maybe could do something like that and then come down again, a reaction. So it could be a false break up again and then come down, okay. And just to let you know that the Nasdaq has been, and the S&P, Nasdaq S&P has been up for the past 8 consecutive trading days with green candle, means it's kept going higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, as of now, based on the futures, it is still going higher. So the Nasdaq, it is already showing a bit overextended, okay, with the red dot, okay. For the S&P futures, it didn't show, okay, but you know that all the indices are intercorrelated, and price for the S&P has broken above the central pivot range, but again, based on the Nasdaq, hitting there. And just to let you know, the potential star reversal signal, okay, if everything is still going higher, then by tomorrow there should be a star reversal signal appearing tomorrow. Same for the S&P futures also. So there are a few factors, like Nasdaq, it is overbought based on the elder force index, hitting the central pivot range, and then the potential star reversal signal as well. Okay, these are the few reasons. Okay, and there is also the so-called the VIX. Okay, so VIX, it is actually coming down. Okay, of course, once the volatility subsided, when it hit the 3 standard deviation. But I realized that, okay, a lot of times when there is a star reversal signal appearing, okay, the volatility tend to spike up as well. Okay, so I mean that this is not a very scientific way to actually assess that, but somehow it just does this kind of thing. But again, I don't know whether it really spike up, which means that if really spike up, then there could be some selling again. So you have to be wary. I mean, at least for me lah, okay, I think that there could be some spike in the VIX again, which means that the market could have some correction. Again, I'm not saying that the market will just crash like that. I'm just saying that the market could have some correction moving forward. So again, I'm just anticipating what could happen. I have no idea what the market would do. So again, I will just stick to my processes, okay, see what are some of the watch lists that has some of the entry and trigger and such, okay. Yeah, so I'm not predicting means that I'm very sure what the market will do, okay. But anticipating that that's the few scenario that market could do. So again, based on the shorter term time frame, like based on a daily time frame within the next 1 to 2 weeks, I don't think this is a good time to go for a buy, to go for a long right now, because we are essentially chasing the market right now. So as I always mention, right, here you don't buy, here you don't buy, here you don't buy, then here then you buy. What I call it, what I always say is that TMP, right, 头脑派, right. You are buying at a high already, okay. So I would prefer, if price could have some correction, then maybe I'll look for some opportunity to buy again. But as of now, I'm not interested to go for a long position right now. Instead, okay, my bias is more gravitating more towards the sell short, okay, more towards the bearish side. Again, it is not that the market is going to crash, just that for the short term, based on the daily time frame, based on a swing trade perspective, okay, there could be some trade opportunities, okay. So let's head back to the data that I'm looking at. So for the two stocks that I have highlighted, okay, there is some trigger. Okay, there's a trigger. So the first stock that I'm going to highlight, it is actually SR. SR, it is over here. Okay, so let me just zoom in over there. So this is SR Spire. So from 21st of August to the 1st October. Okay, so the window period, it is pretty long. There's 42 calendar days for the past 10 years. These are the bearish favorable period. So this is SR. So Spire. Spire, it is a utilities company. This is a utilities company, okay, and it is falling under the gas utilities. So take a look at Spire over there, SPIRE. This is Spire. Okay, so you can see that price had a huge impulse move up, and then there's a correction, and then trying to move above the CPR, but it can't really muster the strength to go higher. And of the past few days, right, price has broken above the pivot point, but it did not continue to go higher. And yesterday there was a wash and rinse trigger. So you can see that on a Friday, price closed above the prior day high. So the prior day high on Thursday, it is actually 64.65. 64.65. Okay. All right. So then yesterday, Monday, price cannot close higher, and instead it fell below the wash line and closed below the wash line. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can continue to stay below the wash line. So as of doing this video, it is on a Tuesday afternoon. So let's see whether tonight, Tuesday, okay, price can stay below the wash line. Okay. All right. And then another one that I'm looking at, it is actually this company called SCI, okay, Service Corp International. So the date, it is from the 19th of August to 14th of October. For the past 11 years, 91% of the time, okay, it ended bearish during this period. So yeah, so past 11 years, 10 years, it ended bearish. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is not under consumer goods. This is under consumer services. Consumer services. Okay, so you can go to stock chart to have a better classification. SCI. SCI is Service Corp. It is under it's under consumer discretionary. Okay, yeah, so it's right. So consumer discretionary, consumer services. Okay, so this is SCI. So let's take a look at SCI, Service Corporation International. So once again, price had a correction. That was the low, which the Elder Force Index so overextended and then corrected, and then a move up again. And then we can see that price is trying to break above the pivot point, which is acting as a resistance now. So you can see that there's also a wash and rinse trigger. So price on Friday closed higher than the previous day high. So the previous day high, it is actually 76.02. 76.02. Okay, and then yesterday price closed lower than the wash line at 76.02. So let's see whether today price can continue to stay lower, okay, and then head down in this coming 1 week or so. So these are the two stocks that have caught my attention. So SCI and also SR, Service Corporation, and Spire. And just to add on, I think I forget to add on this decision point gallery, right? So adding on to the market breadth, right, you can see that the market breadth, can see that the percentage of stocks above their 20 days, 50 days, and 200 days moving average, right? You can see that, right now, based on the shorter term time frame, based on the 20-day moving average, right, we are at a high now. So market breadth is at a high now based on the 20 days moving average. So all in all, Short-term wise, I am anticipating a correction. So again, I don't know when the market will correct, but I won't be aggressively going long right now. So you can see that even for yesterday, ideas, it is also more gravitating towards the short side. But again, for yesterday short, right, as in the ideas, right, the one that I mentioned, ARE, okay, did not have a trigger because price closed above the wash line yesterday. This is the Alexandra Real Estate. Okay, this is a REIT stock. Another one that I mentioned yesterday is actually Triponte Home. Once again, there's no trigger because price stay above the wash line, okay, for the 1.82. So yesterday there was no trigger. And of course, add on today the SCI and also the SR. Okay, so that's all for today. All right, any comments, question, just key in the members areas comment. All right, and thank you and bye bye.